Hey guys, welcome to Mantis Dry Fire Monday. This is Active Self-Protection Extra, and I'm your guest instructor, Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant. I take these videos either from suggestions and comments or things that I see in class while I'm teaching. And I get to travel a lot, I get to teach at home, so I get to see a lot of people doing certain habituations that are really costing them in shooting. And then I see their solutions to it online sometimes, or they tell me what they're going to do. And I recognize that sometimes we waste time because we don't truly understand how to solve the problem.
Today's video is brought to us by Mantis. The Mantis family of products is integral to ASP staff building handgun and carbine skills and are your most economical and fastest path to improvement in your skills too. Whether you choose the X10, the Laser Academy, the Blackbeard, or use them all in concert, they will help your practice be more effective, efficient, and fun. Go check them out, pick up a unit, and thank them for sponsoring today's video.
A lot of the problem is that we're not fixing the process itself. We're trying to fix the outcome. And the process is what's really important. We're going to talk about getting your support hand on the gun sooner today. I think it's a real problem when I see shooters that they're chasing it. Part of the problem is the right hand's so quick on the draw that the left hand doesn't come on until the very end and applies the brakes. The sooner we get the support hand on, the sooner that we'll have control of the gun, but also how we're gripping the other hand is really important. We want to make a crush grip. So we're rolling and folding the fingers, but what I see a lot of people with support hand, they kind of just fold it over the top and it stays in this position. And then I'll come by and pluck at their pinky and it'll come right off. What I want you to do is get something round and squeeze it like this, all right? Some sort of either a ball or a tube would be better for this. Grip strengtheners don't work very well because they're set up in the wrong way, too far apart. We need strength here, not out here. So we want to really work on that. Of course, the best way to do it is to put a training pistol or an empty pistol in your hand and really work on squeezing it. And I want you to feel how the hand's really gripping. You need to get a real good feel for it. I'd highly recommend that you use some Petzl, which is liquid grip chalk, so that you have some what we call a tactical acuity, that your skin moves with your hand so you don't have any slippage in it. Okay? Now let me get my pistol out here. Of course, we'll see that it's empty. You guys help me out. It's good. Magazine's empty. Good to go. Gonna rack it a couple times, make sure no rounds come out of it. All right, so I got a pistol here. Now I can practice it. I know this hand's my accelerator or my throttle, so I'm gonna keep it as relaxed as possible, but this hand I'm gonna come in and I'm going to build the grip by touching my middle finger. I wanna come up over and through. And what I'm really trying to do here is get a grip with this pinky. I gotta find some place for it to hold on. All right, so think about mountain climbing. I want to fold the hand around the other hand so there's no space in it. Once I do that, I want to squeeze everything in a circle. Not just in, not across, but in a circle. And that's how I'm going to grip. And I should feel a lot of pressure in the pinky, the ring finger, and the middle finger. That's what's important. So whatever you're gripping, work on the bottom three fingers of gripping. Now, let's talk about getting the hand on it earlier. We know what the grip's going to feel like, so that's half of the battle, is shooting is sight and feel. So I know what it feels like, but when does the hand come on? As the gun leaves the holster and starts to pivot, as soon as I can put the hand on the gun, the better control I'm going to have. Because this final process here is going to be extending and prepping the trigger. So I want to make sure that as I come out of the holster from this position that my hand is ready and catches it on the way out. As soon as I can get it on. All right, it's going to apply a bit of upward pressure so that I can keep the shanks and the flinchies down, and I'm going to get the hand right here on it. The last thing to come together is my thumbs because they don't really matter in this process. I'm really trying to get that hand on. I'm going to do it towards you guys so you can see also, but as soon as it comes out here, see how the hand's sliding under, and now it's going to rotate and get a grip on the gun, drive it out in front of the dominant eye. Keep both eyes open so that you can use your red dot appropriately. Same thing would be happening from strong side. It's just a little bit further motion. As it clears the holster, drop the elbow so the other hand can come in. If you notice here, as soon as it clears, I drop my elbow so that the other hand can come in and get a grip. If you get a grip on here, you're going to shoot a lot better at the end. So get the hand on as soon as you can. Highly recommend using your video to watch and see when your hand comes on under speed. The faster you go, the later it comes on. And then also watch the difference that it makes with your Mantis. When you really get a good grip and you prep that trigger and press it right, you're going to see a much higher score overall. There is a balance to be had. Too much grip is just as bad as too little. We want to be right in the middle. We want to have tone. Not too much tension, not too much relaxation. We want to grip it just appropriately. The muscles that grip are going to be on the underside of the arm, not the top. You're not rotating away from it because that'd take the pinky out of play. So the more that I rotate the hand out, the less the pinky grips. What I want to do is keep the elbow behind, get a really good grip, and keep the weight underneath so when it pushes back against me, I can resist it. There's your shooting tip for the day. Get your supporting hand on the gun as soon as you can. Sooner the better, always, all right? It'll make a big difference in your shooting. You'll see almost an instantaneous result. Think about how you grip. You're going to want to have strength right in here, not out here. Captain's Crush is not going to give you that. Gripser is not going to give you that, but something that simulates gripping. If you're doing dry practice and your support hand's not tired, I would say you're probably not gripping well enough. And you'll see an instant difference in the way you manage recoil and how well you shoot. You'll notice that the left and the right will go away almost instantly because now you have full control on the gun. Hope that helps you out, guys. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you subscribe to Active Self-Protection Extra. Get a Mantis so you have another set of eyes to judge and evaluate what you're doing. It helps tremendously in the process, all right? And as always, measure, refine, and perform. I'm Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant. Appreciate you watching, and I hope you'll get to work on this and get that support hand on the gun sooner.